Another area of focus on education, though, is in making sure, again, that these kids get through elementary and secondary education and then are able to graduate from high school and enter college. We can't be satisfied with just having a successful high school graduation. We need to make sure that with the growing need to have a workforce that's able to enter the 21st century, that we're able to have our students be prepared to take on many of those jobs. And so a college degree becomes essential. So making sure our kids are able to graduate and working to also make sure that they're entering college and able to succeed becomes another very important area of focus for us. We have many programs that work to support students in their different stages of school. And for us, one area that we've also expanded has been our interest in supporting charter schools. Many folks in our community feel like their school systems are letting their kids down, and so they've created efforts to see their own schools address these needs in a better way. And so we've got a network of 110 charter schools that we run, and it becomes very important for us to use those as laboratories so that we see where they're able to succeed, and then use that and what we've learned there to incorporate into our policy work here back in Washington, and then make those recommendations when we testify before Congress on the various issues related to education. We believe that that is an important role, to take what you're learning on the ground, where the gaps are, what has been seen as best practices or successes, and then make sure that those are becoming the subject of policy analysis, and then distilled down into recommendations for changes in our laws, so that we know that we are providing the best opportunities for all our students to succeed. And that becomes a very important role that we play here at NCLR within that footprint of education. But there's other areas in education that become very important. Parental involvement programs have been proven to be successful, and we're able to involve parents of our students in their schools and in the day-to-day activities of their schools, and to be engaged within the school systems. That has proven to be successful. Some of our kids face unique challenges in that many are still what we consider to be English language learners. And the better we're able to allow them to fully enter the mainstream classroom means that they'll be able to have better chance for success. So we work on different approaches, in particular around ELLs, English language learners. And that becomes a very important focus of our policy work and our work on the ground through the different charter schools that we work with, and in working with the public school system, make sure that they have strategies that are effective in that area. So there's a lot of areas within the whole subject of education that we're involved in and that we are committed to, because education is a very important issue, not only for the country, but in particular for the Latino community. And with the demographics being such as they are, it is important for us to invest in the best strategies that help this cohort succeed. 1 out of every 4 children under 5 now is Latino, is Hispanic. If we aren't making sure that those young children are able to be successful students throughout their educational career, we are not only failing those students, but we're failing our country, because we will need those students to be successful if we're going to be able to be competitive as a country in the 21st century.